All right, yeah, sorry about that. So we're talking about the the mastering, yeah. So basically, what I was saying for the mastering, when I get my mix to sound good, I don't really do that much. I just if it like I said, if it needs to sound a little tighter, then I use some more compression and like just to reiterate, tight compression, slow. I mean, fast attack, relatively longer release, mix it into taste. All right, so I was comfortable with this mix, and so I went on to the mastering, and if the mastering brought it up that extra step. So first of all, I realized I was clipping on the master, so I just lowered the hold on, lowered the gain. So look, clipping up to 3.8 above zero, brought down the arm levels. So at least I have -6. I was peaking at -6 now. Then I put on the Abbey Road. I just use this preset called TG Mixbus Light Saturation, and basically this is a compressor section and an EQ section where you can boost different sections of the frequency range, and you can also compress and then mix the taste. So, and this is the saturation section, and this is the saturation section that I use along with the mix. So let's listen to it. So I don't know if the guys who are mixing dance are using this, but when I use this plugin and use the settings like this, I kind of got a sound that I heard that is being used now in terms of mixing, or just the what should I say, the sound as in how the whole song sounds. When I use this plugin, when I compare it to commercial mixes, it sounds like this. So this is the plugin that I use to achieve that sound. Let's hear it without. So you can hear it sounds a little tighter. You can hear the transients a little more. Um, the mid to low end sounds a little cleaner, in my opinion. So let's listen. The mid to low end sounds a lot cleaner. It sounds a lot tighter, as well as the high end too. So yeah, and then hold on, let's see. I'm not sure. Oh, and then I use a gain knob. I'm not sure why I use a gain knob. I guess because I wanted to drive more signal into this. I don't know why. It just sounded better to me, which is why I use the gain knob. So actually, I remember now. I put on this first. I put on this plugin first, and then I drove more gain into the plugin. I'm not sure if that actually makes a difference in terms of the parameters in the plugin work, but when I did that, it just sounded brighter and better to me. So this is literally the final plugin in my mastering chain. It's the what's it called? Uh, BX Master Desk True Peak from Plugin Alliance. So literally, this is your output volume. I think, I don't know. Anyway, this is this is what I used to get my final loudness. This volume knob. This is the compressor section. Only literally only use it on 5%, because if I use any more than that, then my master was sounding a little more squashed. The transients were sounding too squashed. So I use it at 5%. These I just tweak these. So this normally comes at 5 on the bass, left that. The mid normally comes at 25, left that. And increase the treble and presence a little bit. Put the mono maker to everything below 100 hertz to be in mono, and increase the stereo image to just 26, because you don't want to mess up the what you call it now, the what you call it, phase correlation or whatever. And already I had something going very wide. The main loop was very wide in the mix, so I just did a little stereo enhancing. Um, this DSO section comes standard at 50 something, I think. So it helps you to, it doesn't help to really get a darker sound, but it helps to get a more tighter master. So yeah. So let me let you hear again without. So it sounds nice. And then I drove more gain into it. And so by driving more gain, I'm guessing I'm pushing. Anyway, I'm not really sure, but it just sounded better. Sometimes you just have to try things. If it doesn't, I realized it wasn't sounding as loud as I wanted it to, so I just drove more gain into it. Sounded better. You don't have to really think about every little thing. Just sometimes just try stuff and it sounded better to me. Yeah. So that's basically it in terms of how to mix a song. I mean, I can do. I think I might do other tutorials as well on how to mix different beats. But literally, once you understand the basic principles of mixing, which is that you want to create space for everything and know what each effect does, know that your stereo image it plays with the width of your sound, the reverb. You can create space by pushing stuff back in the mix compared to something that's more forward in the mix. Your EQ creates clarity by carving out frequencies that you don't want to hear in certain things. So, say in your bass, you might not want to hear high frequencies if you have a high instrument playing or whatever. So, you just have to understand that mixing is about creating space. There are different ways you can achieve space and clarity in mixing. That is by using imaging, reverb, EQ, compression, all of these things. Even when you add effects to sounds, because one sounds different from the other sound, that can allow you to achieve clarity between two sounds. Also, don't underestimate the use of volume control and panning. And yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. So just watch the videos again, watch it over again, and try to use some of these principles to guide you. Like I said, I'll do more videos where I go over the same things. It's literally the same things I do with every beat. And once you get good at using these principles, then you'll get good mixes in no time. I mean, sometimes YouTube tutorials are good, but they don't explain the full picture of everything. Like they say, oh, you want to get your drums to punch the this or no, but you have to understand the principles of what you're doing. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks so much.